Hello, I'm Martha Miller, the SEC's advocate for small business capital formation. If you are a smaller public company or an investor in one, we want to hear your comments on a rule change the SEC proposed on May 9, 2019. The proposal would amend the definitions that determine when a public reporting company qualifies as an accelerated filer or a large accelerated filer. Companies that meet those definitions are, among other things, required to comply with the requirement in Section 404B of the Sarbanes-Oxley Act that an outside independent auditor attest to the effectiveness of the company's internal controls over financial reporting. The proposed amendments are intended to promote capital formation for smaller reporting issuers by reducing compliance costs. The amendments would exclude from the accelerated and large accelerated filer definitions an issuer that meets the definition of a smaller reporting company and had annual revenues of less than $100 million in the most recent fiscal year for which audited financial statements are available. The amendments would have the effect of increasing the number of companies that are not required to obtain the auditor attestation report. My office hears from many smaller companies and their investors about the costs and the benefits of requiring an outside independent auditor attestation. Now that the Commission has a proposed rule out for comment, getting insightful feedback is especially valuable. A comment does not need to be formal, lengthy, or prepared by legal experts. Even a couple of sentences explaining how the proposal would impact your company or your investment decision can be very helpful. You can submit in 3 ways: through an online form on sec.gov, emailing rule-comments@sec.gov, or by mailing a paper copy. Every comment received is read and taken into consideration by Commission staff working on the rule. These public comments can help influence what the Commission adopts as a final rule. This video was produced by the Office of the Advocate for Small Business Capital Formation and is meant to provide only a very high-level summary of the proposal. I encourage you to read the full proposal, which discusses the reasons and potential economic effects of the proposed rule change in more detail. The proposal can be found on sec.gov by clicking on the drop-down Regulation tab at the top of the page and selecting Rulemaking Index. You'll see the proposal titled Amendments to the Accelerated Filer and Large Accelerated Filer Definitions. We hope you will engage with the SEC by submitting a comment. Help shape the future of capital raising.